So at the pawn shop over here, NBA 2K16, NBA 2K17, and Madden 17 for $5. Later. At the sale back there, they had more N64 stuff, but they didn't want to get rid of it. So StarCraft 64, Mario Kart, and Donkey Kong 64 for $15. Later. Alright guys, so I'm in Sturbridge, Massachusetts. I picked up a whole bunch of stuff for $200. I'm not really sure how I'm going to show everything, but is this here. There's an NES, there's an N64, there's a PlayStation 2, a Genesis, some 360s, and this thing right here. Another Nintendo, a whole bunch of Atari 800 and 400 games, and then these right here, including Mega Man at the end, and Darkwing Duck, and Mega Man 2 and 4. So at the end of the day, it was a really good deal for $200. So I'll show you more on the recap later. Alright guys, heading out to pick up a Nintendo bundle for $40, 12 games. It's a weird looking sky, so might as well show it later. So I picked up these 12 games for $40. Nothing too exciting, but good enough titles like Rescue Rangers and Punch Out. Alright guys, so here are my pickups for the last week or so. As always, we'll do pawn shops, flea markets, and everything in between. The week was crazy. A lot of stuff. So I will start and do it as soon as, as fast as I can. We will do the first deal, which is the one that I showed from the car. That was $200. I'll give you a quick story. It was a Craigslist deal. I bought maybe 12 games for $125. Then I asked him if he had anything else. He said yes, he has some stuff in storage. And then this is all that he took out. It was all together was $200. And we'll go through everything that he sold to me, and we'll do it right now. We'll start with the N64. I also had to stack it all up together so I can fit it in here somehow. If the video stops for some reason, it means that there's a lot of stuff and I had to cut and come back. But I had an N64. He also gave me two Sega Genesis. One is a Model 1 and another one was a Model 2. He also gave me all these Atari games. I don't think there's anything fancy in there. A PS3 that I haven't tested. 3 PS2s, one slim and two fat ones. He also gave me two GameCube controllers, or sold to me, and 3 Nintendos, including one that is modded to play PAL games, and it also has a LED was changed. He also gave me some Atari 800 games. I believe Miss Pac-Man goes for about 15. This one goes for about 10, and I think Star Trek goes for about 15. He also gave me, or he also sold to me, all these games. I will go as fast as I can. None of them are great, or at least the ones that I'm about to show. Atari Midway Treasures, Hulk, Batman Rise of Shinsu, Lego Batman for the 360, Tony Hawk Ride, Call of Duty, 2 copies of Grand Theft Auto 5, Rogue's Leader for the GameCube, Harry Potter, Black Hawk Down, Namco Anniversary Edition, Conflict Desert Storm, MLB Slugfest Loaded, Medal of Honor, Call of Duty. All that is basically titles, very simple titles, just common titles. Vanguard, Madden 08, European Assault, MLB 06, Cabela's Alaskan Adventures, Ford Racing 2, Cabela's Big Game Hunter, MLB The Show 7, Big Mother Truckers, Guitar Hero Rocks 80s, Dangerous Grounds 2, Medal of Honor, Spy Hunter 2, A Dog's Life, a game that I didn't have, so I'm going to just keep it just because I didn't have it. Maybe a little bit uncommon is Simpsons Skateboarding. And probably the best game out of the PS2 lot is Capcom Classics Collection. He also had some Genesis games, Sports Talks Baseball, NHL 94, Sonic the Hedgehog, Bulls vs. Blazers, Sonic 2, Missile Command, Centipede, and a few other arcade classics. The only two games that I didn't have were Bugs Bunny Double Trouble and Alex the Kid. Now, some other games that he had were Clax for the Game Boy, The Lion King for the Sega Game Gear, Sonic and Tails, Mortal Kombat, Beavis and Butthead for the Genesis, Star Wars Rogue Squadron, WWF Attitude, Star Fox 64. I'm trying to find everything, sorry. Namco Museum, Spider-Man, Atari Great Hits, Star Wars Rebel Assault 2, a manual for Super Mario Bros. 3, Side Pocket for the Sega Genesis, and then the best stuff is coming now, I hope. Super Mario Bros., Super Mario World, Miss Pac-Man, Ninja Gaiden, Double Dragon 2, Super Mario Bros. 2. And keep in mind, this was all $200. Donkey Kong Classics, Dodgeball, Super C, Super Mario Bros. 3. Sorry, I'm not sure why I'm putting them backwards, but I'm losing my mind. Zelda Link to the Past, The Legend of Zelda, The Five Screw, Mega Man 2, Punch Out, Contra, Mega Man 4, which is maybe a $30 game. So this is a $30 game, $25 game, $20 game. Darkwing Duck is maybe a $40 game. And the best game out of the lot was Mega Man. This game goes for about $50. So altogether, I paid $200 and I easily made a whole lot more money than that and got to keep the games that I didn't have. It was a crazy deal. The guy may have some more, so we will see. So there's a lot of stuff. Very happy about the modded NES, just because it plays PAL games also. I don't think I mentioned that either. The starter game is like 15 games. It's easily, it's gotta be over maybe $500-600 worth of stuff in there. We will do a garage sale reel. Actually, I believe I got these at a pawn shop for $5. NBA 2K16, NBA 2K17, and Madden 17. So I got those for $5 at a pawn shop. Garage sale, picked up Donkey Kong 64, Mario Kart, And the best game out of the lot from the garage sale was StarCraft 64. This game by itself is like a $50 game. It was a crazy story. Had to do with me walking in, asking the grandmother was sitting there. I asked if they had any games. They said yes. They were about to get them. Grandma said, I'm not selling them. I started getting in my car. The guy came back to me and said, you know what? We're gonna sell them. I went to him. The kid started telling me some crazy prices, like he wanted like $20 for Diddy Kong Racing. So I asked him how much would he do for these three, and he said $15. So at the end of the day, I paid $15 for a very rare game that is very hard to find. So that is that. I also picked up. Let me see where I'm going now. This was believe. I'm almost 100% sure that was Facebook. So I picked up Super Mario Bros. And Duck Hunt. This deal was $40. Super Mario Bros. And this Super Mario Bros. Actually belongs to this deal. So that's for that. I also picked up Karate Champ, which I didn't have for some reason. Yoshi's Cookie. Back to the Future. Jaws. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Part 2 or the arcade. Yonoid. Ninja Gaiden 2. Super Mario Bros. 3. Chippendales Rescue Rangers. Bobo Bobble. And Punch Out. And for all that, I paid $40. Again, a Facebook deal. Punch Out, as you all know, it's got to be $20. Bobo Bobble, maybe 15, 12, 10. So it's not a great deal, but it's actually definitely not a bad deal. The next thing I picked up, I got these two things from Savers for $2. You know, that Wii Sports will sell for $10 easily. I also picked up, which I was going to make the pickup of the week just because it's so cool and I never seen it, and to me somewhat rare, and I never seen it before. So I picked up this Mario Mix dance pad with pad, no game, and I only paid $5 for it at Savers, and I thought it was an extremely good deal, something you rarely see. So I was very happy to find that. And then we'll go to the last deal of the day. Pick these games up. He was selling a mixture of 360 games, and I believe this was OfferUp. A mixture of games. He had 360 games with PS2 games. I asked him how much he wanted for the PS2 games. He said he wanted 30 for them. Then I went there and he had a whole lot more stuff. PS2 and a couple of other things that I wanted. I ended up paying $60 for everything that you're about to see. I picked up Blaze Blue. I just wanted it as a extended edition and it has a slipcover. So I liked it and I picked it up. A lot of fighters. So Neo Geo Battle Coliseum. Street Fighter Alpha Anthology. Simpsons Road Rage. Sealed. Evil Dead Regeneration. Yep. Spider-Man's Shattered Dimensions. Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 2. King of Fighters 11. That's for Dan. Art of Fighting Anthology. Psychonauts. Fatal Fury Battle Archives 1. Super Smash Bros. Sealed. I can't even pronounce this, but this is maybe like a $20 game. Mortal Kombat Collection, brand new, sealed. This by itself could go for $25 to $30. Super Smash Bros. Is gonna go for $25 and all that. Then I got Capcom versus SNK 2. This game goes for about $35 easy. Just for the PS2. For the other systems, it kind of goes for a different price. And then I have the pickup of the week. So this was an OfferUp deal from over here. I drove all the way to New Haven, which is about 30 minutes, but I got all these games, including Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Altogether $60, but a lot of fighters and a lot of decent fighters that if I don't like them, I know Hav will like them or somebody will like them. So later. So the pickup of the week was Marvel vs. Capcom 2 for the PS2. A game that is very fun. I had it for a few times, and for some reason I always ended up selling it. I'm not sure why, or at least I can't find it. Maybe I have it and I just can't find it. It's a really cool game. It's a really expensive game. This game goes for about $65 these days. I think the PS2 version right now is the rarest version. I know I have it for the Xbox also. It's a very good pickup for $65. It's a game that is a lot of fun and I will enjoy a lot. The week was insane, or at least the weekend. I picked up a whole bunch of stuff. I am sorry for taking so long, but I picked up over 200 games easily here, or close to 200 games. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and hopefully we will see you all next week. Later.